The Beverly Hillbillies was one of the surprise hits of the 1960s. No one could have predicted that this comedy about transitioning from poverty to wealth would become a pop culture phenomenon. The show was a success from the first day the Clampetts arrived in Beverly Hills. It stayed on the air for 9 seasons, from 1962 to 1971. Today, the Clampetts are household names, and almost everyone can hum that catchy song about Texas tea and swimming pools. The series climbed to the #1 spot in audience ratings just 3 weeks after its premiere, a feat still unmatched in television history. It remained at the top for 2 consecutive years. In a major error by CBS, the 36 episodes of the first season and the first 19 episodes of the second season are in the public domain because CBS, which acquired the series rights shortly after its cancellation, failed to renew the copyrights. These episodes have been released in the home video and DVD market by many low-budget publishers, often replacing the original music with generic tunes to avoid copyright issues. Buddy Ebsen was cast as Jed Clampett due to his performance in a similar role in 1961's Breakfast at Tiffany's. Initially, Jed's character was written as extremely naive, but Ebsen refused to play him that way. He only agreed to the role if the character was rewritten. Jed could be uneducated, but he wasn't foolish. The character of Jethro was created to deliver all the comedic, silly lines. An agreement was reached between Filmways Productions, the show's production company, and Arnold Kirkeby, the owner of the Kirkeby Mansion, which was used for exterior shots of the Clampetts' home in Beverly Hills. The agreement stipulated that the grounds had to be completely cleaned after each filming, and the mansion's address could never be revealed to the public. For the last 6 seasons, at the conclusion of each episode, Elly May Clampett, played by Donna Douglas, was heard off camera saying, "Thanks. We'll be back next week at the same time and on the same channel." Just before a commercial break, she also said, "This has been a Filmways presentation." Veteran actress and voice artist Bebe Naderett was initially considered for the role of Granny, but her physical appearance didn't match the image the producers wanted. She reportedly suggested Irene Ryan for the role. According to all accounts, Ryan's audition for the series amazed everyone and was considered one of the best screen tests they had ever seen. During the show's run, Raymond Bailey, who played Mr. Drysdale, was very close to Nancy Culp, who portrayed Miss Jane. Even after the series ended, she was one of the few cast members who visited him while he suffered from Alzheimer's and lived as a recluse. He affectionately called her Slim. At the end of the opening credits, Jed pointed to something off to the left of the camera. In the original broadcasts, the camera cut to show Jed pointing at a Kellogg's cornflake sign, the show's sponsor. As the car drove by, the theme song continued with the slogan, "KELLO good, Kellogg's best to you." In other openings, they passed a Winston cigarettes truck with the slogan, "Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should." The series was initially filmed in black and white during its first 3 seasons. The first color episode aired on September 15, 1965, and the remainder of the series was produced in color. Milburn Drysdale's bank was the fictitious Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills, likely inspired by the real Commerce Bank in Kansas City, Missouri, near Independence, Missouri, where the show's creator, Paul Henning, grew up. The original title of the show was to be The Hillbillies of Beverly Hills. This was only seen in the original pilot episode. By the second episode, the title changed to The Beverly Hillbillies. The theme song, The Ballad of Jed Clampett, also debuted in the second episode. In the pilot, the song used was Banjo Signal. The original name and theme are now hard to find, as they were altered to match the rest of the series. Fans of the show undoubtedly remember that the highlight of every episode was Donna Douglas as Elly May. When she landed the role, she was a young mother catapulted to unexpected fame. At the time, she was an actress striving to capitalize on her regional beauty contest wins. The former Miss New Orleans turned her success into a few TV roles, initially appearing on variety shows like The Perry Como Show and The Steve Allen Show. As her career gained momentum, she co-starred in the Twilight Zone episode Eye of the Beholder in 1960. Despite these achievements, she was relatively unknown when chosen from over 500 applicants for the role of Elly May. During the early years of the show, rumors persisted, ones I clearly remember from my youth, that Irene Ryan was younger than Donna Douglas and used extensive makeup to portray Granny. While Ryan did use makeup to look older, these rumors were completely false. Ryan was born in 1902, while Douglas was born in 1932. Buddy Ebsen often joked about this, saying he couldn't believe people thought it was true. This is how one of the most classic shows of the 1960s remains alive in everyone's memory.
Here we end. Thank you for your attention. Like and subscribe. There are many interesting things ahead. Good luck.